Bonnie from bonniescreativeplace.stampingup.net, and I am here with card number 1 from our Friends Are Like Seashell bundle that we are doing for our online class. So to join the online class, you needed to order the bundle plus the embossing folder. So you needed to purchase all 3 of these things, and then you get the kit in the mail, and I send you these videos. So we are going to be making this card right here. I just love this little card. Isn't it great? It's so much fun. And I love this bundle. Now, I've already gone ahead and done a few things ahead of time. Now, one, I did add in the seabed embossing folder, which is retiring here on the end of the month. But I can emboss and die cut for you, but I can't stamp. So because I added this in and I didn't put it in the requirements of something that you had to buy, I will be embossing the sheet for you guys just in case you don't have this. So just to let you know. Okay, so with that being said, I got to get my little directions over here. All right. Oops, I dropped a few things that I probably needed. Okay, so I went ahead. You're going to get a piece of scrap paper that is 5.5 by 4.5, and I want you to stamp all your images on this paper. Now, I already cut out a few of these images that I needed ahead of time. I had some left over from doing the first card. So on top of all these images, you will also stamp these images on here. I'm just going to set them on here. Unlike the mistake that I made right there. So you're going to stamp it just like this. Okay? This is stamped in the color. Let me check. I used, these ones are stamped in Old Olive, and these ones are stamped in Pear Pizzazz. Now these I stamped in Basic Gray along with the greeting. And now we're going to color them. So you're going to use the scrap piece to do that, and then we're going to color these ones right here. Okay, I am going to zoom in. The blends we need are Crumb Cake, Petal Pink, let's see, Seaside Spray, which is actually retiring, and I guess that's it. That's all I need. Okay, so these are all the colors that we need. So I'm going to zoom you in and you can watch me color. Got to get my scrap paper, because when you color with blends, you should always have a scrap paper underneath your work surface. So here we go. Okay. So then once you have that done, we're going to cut this piece down. And the greeting, I've got to cut this little strip off here. I have an extra little piece on mine. Cut that off. So this has to be a 1/2 inch. That's what I did it at. So I put it on the 1/2 inch mark, like that. And then I'm going to cut this end. Oops, I didn't leave enough room. Well, I will have a tiny. Wasn't thinking when I stamped mine. I stamped it close to the end, but you want to make sure you have enough room on. Oops, let me zoom back out. Zoom. Sorry about that. There we go. I just cut the greeting off if any of that missed off. But you just want to make sure you have enough room for your flag at the end. And I do. I'm just going to do it by hand though, so I don't cut any of the words off if I was to use the punch. And there we go. So that's my greeting. All right, and now we're going to bring in the little guy. Get this out of the way. We're bringing the little guy, and we're going to have platform 1, platform 2, and then we're going to, no, we're going to have to trim this piece down because I don't have enough room. There we go. And then we gotta get the dies. Forgot to get the dies out. Okay, we're gonna have this die, which is gonna go right here for the sand dollar. And use whatever washi tape, sticky tape, whatever tape you want. Okay, I'm back. We got all our pieces cut. So now we are going to bring in our other base pieces that we need. So we have our basic gray piece here. And we're going to score. And I like to really reinforce that score mark. So just like that. Then we have our other piece of Whisper White. And this is just going down right on top of here as like a background. So we can go ahead and add that. I pushed my, okay. This is getting ready to run out, so I don't know when it's gonna, but I gotta back up over here. Okay. So then this is where I'm bringing in the Seabed embossing folder, and I'm just putting it right across the middle here of the, right about there. Then we're going to bring in the big guy this time, and we're going to get platform 1 and platform 4. Because this is a 3D embossing folder, so when you do a 3D, you need platform 1 and platform 4, which is the gray platform. We're going to put this in it, and we're going to crank her through. Okay. Right, put this off to the side. And then you're going to bring in your trimmer. So we're going to bring in the trimmer, and we're going to line this up on 1.5. And we're going to cut this at 1.5 strips. So 1.5, and then line this one up at 1.5, and cut this one. Whoops, that's a score. And we'll cut this one at 1.5. So we have the 3 pieces. Okay. So now we're going to attach the 3 pieces. I like to attach the center one, or at least put them down here. Now they don't go all the way to the bottom. Let me zoom in so you could see maybe a little better. Okay, they don't go all the way to the bottom. They go about maybe 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch up here at the top. And then we're going to have a little space in between them. I like to kind of put them on here just so I can get my placement a little better. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just how I do it. If you have a better way, then do that. But this is what I do. And then I like to take the middle one out. And I like to put the adhesive on the middle one. Yep. Okay. And then I kind of see where the bottom down here is and the top. And then I just try to keep the separation about equal. And now I just bumped that, so who knows? I'm looking for side to side for equalness. Okay, so there we go. So now we got that down. So it kind of looks like that. I know it's kind of hard with the light, but you've got a good 1/2 inch at the bottom that's up. But we're going to be filling that in, so it's not going to matter. Okay, so now I like to get my liquid glue and to do this part. So I got all my little parts right here on this piece of paper. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little liquid glue on the, what did I call this? Sand dollar. Woo, can't even think of what they call it for a minute. So we're going to put the sand dollar right here. And I put it more in the middle so that I could tuck stuff underneath it. And then I'm going to bring in a shell. And I'm just going to put some glue there, but before I do that, I need a starfish. Yep. And I'm going to put the starfish next. And I'm going to tuck it right in here, like this. I didn't put it all the way out because I'm going to tuck stuff underneath over there. Again, I'm going to tuck this underneath, and now I can push it all down. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab one of my little leaves. I'm going to put this, and I'm going to tuck it in. And then I'm going to grab this one here. And this one I could put a little bit more. And I'm putting this one down. And now we can press them all down. I think I didn't put really any glue at the top of this. So I'm just going to give it a little squeeze. There we go. Maybe. I think I gave it enough. We'll see what it does. Alright. So now we got that. Now we're going to work this way. So I'm going to take this one right here. And I'm just going to stick it right down there. That's a cute... Ooh. Okay. Then I'm going to take the other starfish and I'm going to put stuff on it. I'm going to put it right here. Now I'm not pushing down on the side where I got to tuck stuff underneath because I don't want it to stick before I get this stuck under there. Then I'll tuck this under, and then I'll kind of press down over in this area with it. Now that's still sticking up because I got to put another piece right down here. So tucking that up and underneath there. And then I got another seashell. Whoop. And you don't need a lot of glue, you just need a little bit of glue. And I'm going to tuck that right there. Oops. It didn't cut out perfectly, but I think it'll blend in okay with the white. And then I got one left that's got to tuck right in here. So I'm just going to put some glue and tuck this in right down in here. And then I'm just going to press everything down to make sure it's all good and flat. Oops, I didn't want to tuck that in quite yet because I wanted to put my greeting, which I almost forgot, right in here. Oh, good, it didn't stick down. I'm having that little starfish kind of block my the end of it. Just kind of tucks it in there quite nicely. And so now we have this. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some of the fun little opal rounds. Find my take your pick tool here. And I got to put the pick part in. Okay. Alright, this is a cool tool. It comes with several different things that you can use with this tool. If this is something you don't have, you may want to. And then you're going to put 3 of these around the card to make it appealing to the eye. So I'm going to zoom back out here. And there we go. So this is how I made card 1. And I'll be back with card number 2. Bye-bye.